Dolphins fans. Let's go! What is good, Fin Nation? What's good? It's your boy Reason. We are back here for another one. You already know what time it is. We're going to open it up to all you. Let y'all get on here. Hope you enjoyed that new intro. You know me, I'm probably going to play it a couple more times just to bug everyone. But let's give everyone a chance. I'm going to drop the link for y'all to come up here. Please do me a favor. Smash that like button. Let's backhand that desk out of here. Well, guys, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. The Dolphins, they come through 35-32. Now I get some of you are going to want to vent about the lack of execution at the end there by the offense. That's fine. Some of y'all want to vent about the ugly defense. That's fine. But let's not stray from the fact a win is a win. This offense put up 35 points. If I'm going to sit here and listen to people nitpick the Waddle and the Durham Smythe throw, we're going to have an issue. I'm going to tell you right now. You know why we're going to have an issue? Because this game shouldn't even have been close when he put up 35 points against this offense. All right? Shouldn't even have been this close. Period. So I'm not trying to, Tua did his part. All right? If you start bitching about that stuff, you're basically saying, well, the offense should have put up 42. First of all, it should have had 38 if Sanders didn't do the damn job. And by job, I mean J-O-B from wrestling, where you lay down and take the pin, not doing the actual job. But he's out here. This guy's the job squad over here. It's absolutely brutal. But I'm not trying to hear it. And let's be honest here. Tua threw for over 300, had 3 touchdowns. We were moving the ball, slicing and dicing. And guys, the Bears were the 5th ranked offense coming into this game. And before we get into everything, and I'm going to show everyone the befores here before I bring everyone up here, so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about here. Listen, all right, let's hold on, let me make sure my background's all pretty here. Here's your issue. I'm going to show you your issue right here. Here's your issue. I'll even take my beautiful face off the screen so you guys can see the issue in full time right in front of you. All right. Let me pull that up right there. There you go. Guys, that was a 27th total offense. Sure, they had the number one ranked offense in terms of rushing, but they were 32 in the pass. Now, we only gave up 123 yards, but we gave up 3 passing touchdowns. So I'm going to take issue with that. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to take issue with that. All right? This is a team, they're 28th in the NFL. Sorry, 32nd in the NFL. They give up 31 sacks coming into this game. They're 32nd in the NFL. They give 31 sacks coming into this game. We got 1. Giveaways. They've given the ball away 12 times, 22nd in the NFL. X gets the pick, flags on both teams nullify it. Listen. They average 188.4 rushing yards per game. Today they got 252. They got almost 70 yards more than their average. So My issues herein lie with our defense. We should not be in a shootout with the Chicago Bears. I'm sorry. That just shouldn't be happening. We were in a shootout with the Detroit Lions. We're in a shootout with the Chicago Bears. What's going to happen when it's the freaking Kansas City Chiefs? I'm just saying. Now, I know Kansas City can't run the football like they can. You're not going to catch me slipping there. I know that's a fact. But come on. And what I'm going to say here is this simple. Tua Tagovailoa, he said, oh, you got the 5th best. Remember, I'm going to show you again because people are going to have short-term memories. Heading into the game, look at that passing defense, 5th best. They were allowing 188 yards per game. Well, do you know what Tua came in and said? He came in and he said, F them Bears. He said, F the Bears. F the Bears. That's exactly what he said. All right? So, you already know what time it is. That's my quarterback right there. My quarterback said, he updated the Dan Marino picture. He said, yo, screw them Bears. That's what he said to their pass defense. Number 5, well, guess what? You know what? He said, oh, you're number 5? Well, guess what? Right now, I'm playing like I'm number 1, and he gave him the universal sign for number 1. Love it. Love my quarterback, baby. Love it. You're in no time of this. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to bring people up here. We got a full backstage. I see people still trying to, and it's full, and y'all getting notified. But 420 of you in the room, please smash that like button. Guys, and I want you to, before I bring everyone up, I want to do this because we are literally about to hit 9,800, all right? We are 8 away from 9,800. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's get to 9,800 this stream. You want to support the channel? Right below, you can see you can become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Phinside the NFL. You become a channel member, just hit the join button. Also, you can show love through the super chat or PayPal, paypal.me/Phinside. Rhino, what's going on, buddy? Mike, New, King, Yawn, Todd, British Fin Fan, Robert, Ryan.
What up, boys?
CB83, what's good?
Can I just say
what's
this?
up?
Go ahead.
If we had a kicker, as bad as the defense is, I agree with you 1,000%. If we had a freaking kicker, it wouldn't have been 35. It would have been 41.
I agree, Ryan.
Dude, here's the thing. When you get people, see, I know Dolphin fans, you know, they haven't seen a playoff team in a while. But when you get to the playoffs, you're gonna need a catcher that's gonna be able to make 50 yarders, let alone that chip shot he missed today. All right, this is a serious problem. I would honestly, I'd cut him and go get that Amendola kid.
Yeah,
the one who that filled in this year. Man, send a message. I'm sorry, bro. You sent the message to Chase Edmonds. I want you to send the message with saying, if you're not getting it done, hit the bricks, kid.
Hey, Reason, that message was sent
over him right now.
Go ahead.
They didn't even bother bringing him out when we were close for that last one. He went for it on 4th down. It wasn't even a thought. He didn't even want to bring him out.
Didn't even think about it. And we all knew it in our gut. We were all like, all right, we're going for it.
You gotta at this point, you gotta bring somebody in and have him kick.
And to anybody complaining about Tua today,
cut him, bro.
Okay, anybody complaining about Tua, go look at Josh Allen.
You don't know if you're gonna get somebody better.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man.
It's just tough to cut him.
CB, it can't be worse, man. It's not worth kicking a damn.
Dude, go get Matt Amendola. Dude, go get Matt Amendola. The guy kicked this year for the Cardinals, man. And he kicked for the field goals, right? He kicked for the Eagles after that.
Kickers are just mental cases. Like they just get in their heads, and you know it becomes.
But it's been like we're going on 2 years in his head right now.
That was beyond in his head. That was a chip shot. That was an extra point.
That was
listen. I got a really good friend. I got a really good friend who's heavy in the gambling game, and he runs a lot of numbers. Dude, do you know last year Sanders cost us basically over a point a game? When you actually crunch the numbers and his misses and stuff, he actually cost us over a point a game last year.
Oh yeah,
that matters in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
For that chip shot.
Hey, how about them Jets putting it back in our hands and go up and beat Buffalo?
I'm calling up Alindo Mare and saying, "What do you got in the what do you got left in the leg, kid?
He could do it. He could do it."
What do you got left in the leg, Alindo? Some people are too. Well, I know, but some people are too young to remember Alindo Mare.
Hey man, what's up?
Go ahead. Hold on, Ryan. Hold on, Ryan was talking, bro. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead. Ryan Dunn, go ahead, buddy.
Sorry. I was thinking for that chip shot, he knew that the wind was blowing to the right, but he didn't try to adjust it. He just sort of kicked it. He didn't even try to adjust it whatsoever.
Bro, why you gotta just stick the knife in deeper?
Yeah,
Ryan?
I agree with you.
I'm just dying, bro.
I don't think you're making excuses.
It hurts.
That way, but the dude gets paid a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
You should be able to figure that stuff out.
I honestly think he's one spot away from getting his butt ticket.
Yo, didn't that
the way they didn't bring him out?
Remember that kid with the glasses from Indianapolis, Rodrigo Blankenship? Didn't he get cut this offseason?
No, he got cut. I think he's playing by some team in the West.
Is he on his team right now?
No, I think so. Is he?
Yeah, he's with Cardinals. Yeah, he's with the Cardinals.
Yeah, some team in the West. Yeah.
He's the reason Tagovailoa is out there.
Consistently hit a 40-yarder over anybody right now. Just give me someone consistent. I don't care if they can't kick past 50 yards.
I don't think we're going to have many field goals outside of 50.
And I know they thought they were set with, but like, look at another great move the Jets made. Getting
Robinson from the Jaguars?
No, Greg Zuerlein.
Oh, okay.
People forget how good Greg Zuerlein.
Greg the leg.
Yeah, man. With the Rams, that guy was freaking automatic from like 55 back in the day, bro. And he can still kick them too. Like, he's just old now. He's like 36 or 35 or something.
Hey, Reason, and what a difference between Chase Edmonds and Mr. Wilson.
Buddy,
Yes.
Yeah, Wilson played well today.
I love it.
Yeah, I loved what I saw for sure, man. Definitely.
He caught the ball.
That catch and keeping his balance and jumping into the end zone, that's a great play.
I knew he was scoring today.
Tua played amazing.
Yeah, he played a great game.
That
shit was insane.
But everybody's trashing him on other channels because of that one incomplete on the fourth down.
I mean,
there were a few, but we'll see that on Tuesday. We'll see it on Tuesday. I'll just leave it at that.
Was Channing Tindall available today?
Yeah, Channing Tindall was in and he missed a tackle when he spied.
Yeah, number 41, yeah.
Because I thought he should have been on fields every time with a spy. Because
they're actually the best guy that came in was Duke Riley. I thought.
How bad was Jalen Phillips in contain? He was so bad in contain today.
Dude, both the edges were
so
bad. That wasn't good either.
Like he's gotta figure that out, man. Like he got took out of the game a couple of times, and we were better off with Ogba and Van Ginkel in the game.
Hey, I am not going to complain about Jalen Phillips after that blocked punt because that actually helped us at the end.
That's a great play.
That actually won the game.
Other than not getting home, he's been pretty special this year, to be honest with you.
And he was almost there again 2 or 3 times. Chubb almost had the sack.
And he got held on that one play.
Bro, man.
He's got to finish that.
Chubb needed to finish that just for the energy, bro.
Yeah.
That would have changed the entire momentum of the game.
I agree.
But how many QBs are we going to face that are Justin Fields?
Nah, not many.
Bro, he's not even good though. What do you mean? How many?
No, like throwing wise, not good, but man, he's really good running the ball, man.
Yeah, but bro, he had 3 passing touchdowns against us.
I'm not talking about his passing because
we let Cole Kmet dominate us again. Second level. Thank you very much.
As I said, we made Fields look like an all-pro at quarterback.
Hey, our linebackers are still bad.
Man, really bad, bro.
Any good linebackers
really bad.
Second round this draft because that's got to be the first thing.
Our linebackers are still bad.
Yeah.
Still bad.
Did you guys see the pass interference at the very last play, man?
Oh, yo, Blankenship is a free agent. All day, kid's 25. The guy is a free agent right now. He got released by the Arizona Cardinals. All day. The guy with the glasses?
Yeah,
all day.
I think he I think he missed the game-winning kick for the Cardinals. They cut him.
Yeah.
No. On October
No,
20th, no. On October 20th, he was elevated to the main roster for Week 7 against New Orleans. He made 2 field goals, one from 50 yards, and then he missed. He was 2 of 3 on extra points. And then they sent him back to the practice squad.
Okay.
And then he was signed to the active roster. And then he's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
They gave him an injury settlement.
Damn it. An injury settlement. God damn it.
Bro,
You know,
they need to go
reason.
out.
We
They
need
need to
Vic
go out and find
Fangio.
the Mark Wahlberg. You remember that movie with Mark Wahlberg was the kicker for the Eagles? They need to go find that dude.
Yeah.
Whoever who's kicking freaking toilet paper like 50 yards right now. Go find that guy.
But shout out to Tyreek. He has 1,100 yards now.
Is it
Bro,
1100?
for week 8.
Yeah, it's 1,100.
Oh my
Bro, are
god.
we really gonna be
11:04.
stuck with this guy?
After 9 games.
That's
Is I
insane.
really gonna be stuck with Jason's name?
Yeah, we're stuck.
Bruce, what's going on? Who's outside right now? Who's living the life outside?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my bad.
Just mute yourself while you're not talking. That's all.
Dude, that backflip by Tyreek was sick.
Bro, don't get hurt, bro. My heart. I'm like,
That's
oh
what I
my
thought.
god.
That's what I thought.
He
I've
looked
seen
like a
this so many
dolphin,
times
bro,
with
in the
Wilkins.
Aquaria, man.
Yeah, bro. This guy looked like Flipper, bro. Snowflake
Yeah.
from Ace Ventura.
He's been saving that. He's been saving that in since the Baltimore game. He wanted to get in the end zone. So.
Bro, don't do it again. We've seen too many people get injured. You know, Christian Wilkins ruined Preston Williams' career joking around in the end zone. I'm not trying to. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, eh?
And they still do it.
No,
They
that
still
didn't
do it.
click with any of you. Think about what I just said.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah,
what
no, I
just
was
said.
listening.
If you think about that, that's kind of messed
What,
up, but it's actually
was
true.
it what really happened?
Yeah,
that was
Wilkins was the one who
wow.
jumped on him, and his
He
leg
gave
was
him
never
his
the
foot
same
injury.
again.
He's
Oh,
never been the
no.
same
He gave him that
since.
foot
God.
injury, and he was never the same. Remember?
right. I remember it. Yeah.
Kind of crazy when you think
Sucks,
about it,
man.
Wilkins
Yeah, of
still
course.
does that stuff, bro. He still does that stuff.
bro. I'm looking at
Yeah.
this, bro. Tua Tagovailoa, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Screw the 302 yards. The guy, I don't have to break down 50 plays this week, bro. Oh.
Right. 39.
And we
What was
still
he?
put up
21 of
35
29, right?
points. What?
Yeah.
And
21 of
300
29,
yards.
was he?
No, he was 21 of 30.
Hey,
Okay,
Tua
close.
was money. Hey, Tua was money all
He
game.
was.
Missed
Oh,
on a
yeah.
couple-
Until
Yeah,
the
he was
end.
good.
Till the end.
missed on a
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
throws, But man, he was money all
Yeah,
game.
we'll see that on the all 22 when
Because to be honest
Reason
with
breaks
you-
it down, man.
Because to be
What
honest
happened?
with you,
Why did he just
He
I
said
wouldn't
he
have
so-
last two
so the-
drives.
so the
I
announcer
wouldn't have
said
ran
that
twice
Smythe
to
wasn't
start that
looking.
last drive. I would not have ran twice to
Yeah.
start that last drive. I would have hit you with the play action. Then the second one would have been a run.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep it
And
short
then like
with
a
the play
30
action.
short. Yeah.
I would have looked for a flat throw with the play action so I keep the time ticking. Then I would have ran it with Wilson. And then I would have thrown it on third down, but you probably wouldn't have been – because if you look at it, guys, when we were putting points up them and we looked unstoppable, there were 2 or 3 drives in a row where we didn't even see third down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. But
That's
but
what you want to
Reason,
do as an offense. You want to avoid third down.
Reason we
Right.
gotta get to the point where Tua's not trying to aim these deep balls, bro. You just gotta let it go at some point.
It's all about
And
touch, bro. He's got to let it
he's-
rip instead of trying to
he-
focus on touching it.
He's not letting it go like he needs to, man. Just let it go. Throw it
The
out there.
And the
Tyreek
thing is-
Hill
and
throw
the thing is, on the
in
Waddle
the second
throw,
half.
Like
Yeah.
that Waddle throw, he actually, I know the all-22 is going to verify it, but he released it
Yeah,
as soon as he
yeah,
got to his drop. As soon as he got to the
but
top of his drop, but he's
yeah.
touching shit. Like, you got to less arc, a little bit more zip, and just
throw
Yeah.
it.
throw
Is
it.
that something he's going
I
to
think he'll get better on it, man.
Oh, bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. Even though he won, that throw's going to piss him off. I'm telling you
he's
right
gonna
now.
be
Oh, yeah.
highly upset about that. He
Yeah.
needs
No,
to.
and you got the
What about
Tyreek
that,
Hill throw too. That could have been a touchdown if he led him.
Hey, but what I've
Yeah.
noticed is he's always on his back foot when he makes those throws like that, bro. He's got to
Yeah.
get a little bit more
Drive. You
forward
gotta
and
drive.
let it
I
rip.
think he's gonna get better. He's gonna get better, guys.
But that's
Believe
why-
me.
and he's on his back foot because he's touching it.
I know
Because
he's
you
Yeah.
don't
trying
need to
he's
drive
trying to,
through it, right?
Yeah, he's trying to like put touch on it, bro. Let that shit rip. Like you don't have.
Yeah,
to put
I
touch
agree,
on
And
it.
man.
if you're gonna touch it, put more air under it so he can just run under it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, throw it
Yeah,
out there so only he can.
No,
get
I
it.
agree. Those are fair takes,
he's
man.
not.
100.
You know what the thing is? And hey, I've been right all along on this guy, so I'm going to throw this.
Throw it.
I think it's just a matter of what you're still seeing. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He doesn't want to overthrow, right?
He's in his head. Yeah.
Well, it's still of what the last regime, right? Remember last regime? Every time he throw a football, he threw it like he couldn't make a mistake. You still see a little bit of that, and he's still focusing on that touch. You just got to let it go.
Pick a guy
and let it fly, baby.
And this is the thing about that. We haven't seen him like overthrow Waddle and Tyreek. I gotta see him overthrow him. Like overthrow at one time to the point where they're like,
"Damn." I had someone in my comments saying this. Do you understand what you're asking for? You're asking for an incompletion. Who wants to see an incompletion?
You want to see an incompletion because you want them to get it out.
You know why I'd rather see an underthrow than an overthrow? Because
you can get it, you can get the INT. I mean, you can get the pass interference and stuff like that. I get it, but
all the time we draw it. We draw it all the time.
You can draw it, right? But I think maybe that's the problem. He's trying to draw these pass interference instead of just letting the ball rip out and then saying, "Hey, I might have overthrew him this time." But
we saw. Look at that throw he made to Waddle in the Buffalo game. That
was a great throw. That was
perfectly in stride, and he was like, we all know how wobbly
that
was.
That wasn't a ball where it was 40, 50 yards down the field. That was like a 35 between 35 and 40.
Well, that throw today was only that throw today wasn't that throw wasn't that super deep.
It wasn't, but he could have thrown it a lot further. He could have put it out there a lot further.
I'm gonna say that 45.
That's all. Go ahead, Ryan.
Sorry, I was going to say that 45 play touchdown drive was a thing of beauty. Just was absolutely amazing.
What?
Yeah. That 4-2-5 touchdown drive.
I heard 45. Sorry. My bad.
That pass was like 50 yards.
Accuracy, completion is more important to him. He trusts his guys to come back. Worst case, PI or completion.
Yeah, I mean, I like that thought process, but I like you.
You do got to put more zip under it.
Yeah,
with how few mistakes he's made this week,
bro. The guy was flawless, and then all of a sudden on those two drives, he makes a couple mistakes, bro.
Reason. What I'm saying is, those mistakes is what he's going to be working on all week, and
he never makes those mistakes, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like a cop-out, but don't forget the field.
Oh, no, bro. He's got to be perfect. I forgot.
The field was garbage.
No, I'm just saying he's going to be up there trying to correct it. You know what I mean? Knowing his personality, he's going to be wanting to fix that. He's going to be out there busting his ass this week.
Smythe didn't look for like a while, though, like while they were running.
You know, Smythe almost looked like his route, but at the same time, Tua was thrown across his body on the move.
Did you hear the announcers made an excuse for Tua? They said, because they talked about what you guys were talking about in the comment section, that Durham Smythe looked away, and they basically said that it looked like Tua adjusted his throw because he looked away. And then you saw Tua jump like after he threw the ball, like he was frustrated about something. But he should have made that throw. Tua should have made that throw.
Yes, he did.
Honestly, keep that Waddle throw. Just make the Durham Smythe throw, and we're good.
When you're throwing 30 passes and only 3 to 5 of them are just you wish you could have done better, I'll take that all day.
Bro, that was a cat. That was a cat.
Really,
like, be real.
Yeah, that's what I counted, like 3 to 5. You're right, man.
He was damn near perfect.
That man just ripped apart the number 5 pass defense in the NFL, made him look bad.
Oh, but don't worry, but they'll focus on those 2 misses at the end.
I've already heard it after the game. I've already heard it after the game, and it pissed me off. I was like, no. I don't want to hear it.
For me, those are only things that he can work on to get better. That's it, bro. Not to nitpick.
Now let's talk about what the defense could have done better.
We're gonna have a long list of things, bro.
Reason, are you ready for a 5-hour show going about the defense?
Right.
Tua might have lacked execution on those 2 throws at the end of the game, but if it wasn't for Tua, we don't win this game.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
Because yes, Wilson had a good game, but it wasn't like our running backs were ripping it apart. This one was all on Tua.
All over us, dude. Oh my God, he had a 60-yard run, dude.
The field looked like Lamar Jackson having an all-pro game.
He looked like Lamar Jackson, bro.
Actually, better to be honest.
Yeah, man.
No,
we struggled.
People remember. I loved him coming out of that class, going back to 2019. Bro, that kid's gonna end up being, if he becomes a better pocket passer, he's gonna be the best one in that class.
Yep.
He is.
He's elite 11, bro.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
He's been that dude.
Yeah, bro. People are
Hey guys,
overly
I gotta
hating on him at
bounce.
Ohio State, man. Like trying to say that he couldn't get to his second and third reads when the film was out there that he did, bro. Like
Fields is problematic. I'm glad we don't see him twice a year.
yeah, thank God.
He set the record
Zach
for
Wilson. Thank
most
you.
rushing yards, didn't they, for the quarterback in a game?
Yeah, really.
Hey, Reason, I got to bounce real quick. I just want to get some love from you guys. My wife is due on the 9th of November for a baby. We're waiting, so hopefully everything.
Congratulations.
All the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a baby boy, so I'll let y'all know.
I can't wait to meet Marino, bro. Let me know how it goes.
Yes, sir. All right, guys,
brother.
fins up, man. Great W there, man. Sloppy one, but
bro.
great one. Peace.
I'll
Hey,
take
fins
it.
up, man.
Isn't that crazy because of how our defense played? A game where we put up 35 points, we're calling it a sloppy win.
35-32.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be 38-35. I was off by like a field goal each.
Wow.
The D's just not getting
The
enough sacks or
defense
enough
needs to learn
turnovers.
to travel.
Say
This ain't
again?
gonna work. The defense needs to learn to travel. I don't know what the hell is up with them.
Yeah, they're brutal on the road, man. Talked about it this week. It continues to be a serious issue.
You know
Man,
what killed me?
we need
You
to
know
go
what-
grab a linebacker and somebody off the
Yes,
street,
dude,
somebody to help
preach.
out.
From
Hey, you know what killed me off? You know what killed me is X didn't even need to hold the receiver on that play.
That was
It wasn't a hole though. It
it
wasn't
was
a
like
hole.
one of those vet tricks, bro. That like
It wasn't a hole.
It's
man.
always a
He had him
50-50.
around the hip for a second and turned around. It's like, damn, bro. These refs being nitpicky.
Bro, when he got rolled over by Komet today.
Oh, he got
Let's not talk about
smashed.
that.
Oh, bro.
Komet ran his ass.
Pizza.
flat
Cole
over.
Komet just
He needs some
trucked
kind of
him, bro. It was ridiculous.
dude, those Bears players, bro, they're all so yoked, bro. My
Dude,
God,
I'm gonna
they're
tell
like
you, they're
all
gonna be
mini
good in a
Tyreek
couple
Hills.
years, eh? They're gonna be good in a couple years if they can replenish that defense. You know, they got some studs. Chase Claypool's a stud. Darnell Mooney's a stud. Cole Komet's a stud. I think both running backs are studs. Fields look like as long as he becomes a better passer, he's going to be a problem. Like they're going to be an issue in like a year or two. I think
They should be
starts
winning.
making
They should
sense.
be winning that division, man. It's prime for
Hey,
the taking.
does anybody know when the last time we had
Tacos
back-to-back
tonight. I told
30-point
that guy to
games?
make tacos. That's my lunch tomorrow.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
a good
actually
That's my
question,
lunch
bro.
tomorrow.
Oh, so true, dude. It's been a
When was
minute
the
this
last
year.
time? Feels like we've already scored 30 more times than we did in the
Can't
Brian
touch it
Flores
before
era.
tomorrow.
Shit, our defense giving
so-
up 30 a game too.
Yeah, I've been
Whenever.
trying to figure out, guys,
Because
when
we
was the
didn't-
last time
we
we
didn't-
scored back-to-back 30s?
We
My
didn't do
life
it
has
with
been
Fitz.
17-10.
We didn't do it with Fitz, I don't think. Let me look.
Nope.
Now you're gonna make me look at this.
We look
You're on
so
the road.
San Francisco. I know we scored 30
Hold
against
on.
them.
I'm gonna look.
We also
Yeah,
scored
we
30.
did.
Come on,
Yeah.
Reason, look up those stats.
Oh yeah, man.
I think against the Eagles.
All
we
right,
fit-
so let's go to 2019. We put up 30 points twice that year. We put up 37 against Philadelphia and 38 against Cincy, but those were twice in 4 weeks because we had 2 L's in the middle of that. 2020.
What about
We
2016?
came close.
So
20
what's your
in 2020 in week 9 we put up 34, then the week after we put up 29, and the week before we put up 34 against Arizona, we put up 28, and we put up 43. We put up 43 against San Fran, 31 against Jacksonville, 24 against New York, 28 against Los Angeles, 34 against Arizona, 29 against Los Angeles, and then and then 21 we put up we won 33-10 against Carolina, won 29 against the Giants, and then won 31-24 against New York. And then we put up 34 points in the final week, but again, no back-to-back weeks.
2016, I called it. New York Jets, Buffalo Bills, some of the last games of the season. 34-13, 34-31.
Who was the quarterback?
Question about that.
15 and
Matt
16.
Moore.
Matt Moore.
Not more.
What do you guys make about the division now that the Jets beat the Bills? Does that change your
Yeah,
outlook?
it's prime for the taking now.
Well, if you
Prime for the
remember, they were
taking.
all
We
saying
just
the
gotta win
AFC
out.
West.
Hey, go,
Yeah,
go
but now I
win
got to
the
listen to
games.
the Jets for another week. Telling
And,
Well, the-
hey, and
Now the Jets think
unfortunately-
they're winning the Super Bowl.
Dude,
Hey, you all saw Josh Allen holding his hand when he walked off the field too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Josh Allen.
That's what happens when you throw the ball 70 times in 2
He
weeks.
sticked his arm up.
His
Like
right
a
hand.
funny bone thing.
Yeah, he messed up his elbow. What?
Who Josh Allen did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he came back and threw a bomb right
He
after,
did,
so-
but it was literally the last play of the game and a last-ditch effort to win it. So
Yeah.
that doesn't mean he's healthy. That means he toughed it out.
He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I think he's gonna be all right. It's just like when
Don't
you
talk
put him
yellow
in-
about my fantasy football quarterback.
when you put him in position to throw the ball,
Schrader.
he's gonna be
No,
he's gonna
winner.
be banged up. He's gonna be injured.
So
Yeah,
today's defensive struggles, do you put it on personnel or do you put it on play calling?
Play calling.
Definitely play
I
call.
A
mean,
little
yeah.
bit of column A and a little bit of column B
I don't
for
know.
me.
Yeah.
There
I
was
mean,
some
figuring out
for
the
sure.
one not tackling and missing fundamentals here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that one out there. So
And guys,
We-
a
our
little bit of
punter,
column A,
our,
a little column B for me on defense.
our punter's getting a paid vacation too. Only 2 punts in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but he had a nice punt today when he was called upon.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Hey, my
Morstead,
problem is that
I
feel like Boyer's so obvious in terms of play calling. Like third and short, you're gonna obviously blitz everybody, and then they're gonna get something out quick. They're gonna roll Fields out and hit Mooney on a quick out route, and the dude's gonna be wide ass open. It's like, bro, won't you just switch it up? Maybe show like you're going blitz and go zone and just make it look different. So you don't just give up easy ass routes underneath, man. It's like get creative, man. It's like everybody knows what you're doing every play.
Yeah.
It gets annoying, man.
Linebackers are giving it away.
Bro, our linebackers are oh my gosh. Jerome Baker, man.
He honestly, bro, like it's been a minute since I've seen like Baker like actually
Make a big play.
Like just show effort though. Like real effort. Like every single drive, just like pushing through like 100 miles an hour. Like,
well, thank God we can get out of this contract after they redid it next year easily.
Thank
Oh,
God.
can we?
Yeah, they restructured his deal.
do you
I
think
didn't
that
know
these
how
like
easily
split still
they made it
internally, like between like team flow and like team change? Like mentally? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Conflict says, pray the defense gets their crap together before the Browns game. We give up 250 to Chicago. What do you think Chubb and Hunt will do?
Oh my gosh. I'm
He's right.
Isn't that at home, though?
Nick Chubb's the best in the NFL right now.
Isn't
It
that
is.
at
It
home,
is at
though?
home. So our
Okay.
defense is better at home. We're only allowing about 16 points per game at home. So
Like this trash that we're putting out is not acceptable. But
Man, we got the weather. Hey, we got the weather on our side at the crib. That's the
buddy,
that's
shout out to the Hard Rock Sun.
Bro,
Bro,
Dude,
I wonder how close Sam Madison is
on
to
our
this.
side.
The reason
Hey,
we're being built.
I wonder how close Sam Madison is to taking over play calls for the defense.
No,
He's
Boyer
on-
ain't gonna relinquish.
No way.
Boyer ain't gonna
Boyer needs to get his ass in the booth, man. Why is he on the sideline?
For real.
They need to get Vic Fangio on the phone and say, "Hey, brother, it ain't
Bro,
working.
why-
You ready?"
Hey,
Yeah,
Boyer always looks
sideline.
dumbfounded every time you see him on the screen. He looks
I know,
like he's
bro.
so
He's
Make
not
Bradley,
stupid.
even-
no, you paid Bradley Chubb $20 million. He better make a phone call for you to Vic.
Bro,
That's what I was gonna say. You brought in Chubb. Fangio knows how to use Chubb.
A defensive coordinator can't see
Good
shit from the
point.
sideline. Like, get your ass in the booth, bro, and call the plays, man.
Or get better people in the booth who are relaying what they're seeing down to you.
Man, my
Hey,
goodness.
I will say, I was happy to see Jalen Phillips finally get a holding call
What a
on the
motor.
offensive line. They actually
Yeah, but it
threw
got
a flag.
negated. And then it gets
I know.
negated. And there was a pick on that play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I was-
about the freaking X pick? He didn't hold the guy whatsoever.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about.
And that's
earlier.
that's one where Jalen Phillips drew. There was 2 penalties on that play, right? One on us,
Yeah.
one
Yep.
on us, one on them, and that's where Jalen finally drew a flag. The one he finally draws a flag, we get a pick, and it gets called back. I was like,
The best play of the game, too.
I know.
I'm surprised that our defense got the stop at the end. I was not.
I wasn't
looking forward
confident
to
either.
that.
I wasn't confident.
Bro, Fields hit that guy in the hands on 4th down. He just dropped the
Bro,
football.
he should have called it. St. Brown should have called it, or whoever that was.
That was a good throw. He hit him right in the hands.
Bro, hit him in the hands. He was wide open, and X couldn't cover him again.
Yeah.
I honestly stopped watching the game that last drive. I came over here to listen to Reason because I just couldn't watch the defense out
He
there
said he
again.
couldn't even watch.
Why did they?
Bro,
They always
I don't blame you, Todd.
Eric
Reason I
Will
have a
literally
question.
needs to
I have
be.
two questions.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Richard.
One, do you think Boyer will actually last at the end of the season?
Yeah.
And two, aren't you glad that Mike McDaniels is our coach and not the Bears coach?
Man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hey, we were the only team in the interview, and the Bears didn't even oh, that's funny. All these teams that hired new head coaches, no one even gave them the time of day. And we're the only one that did, and we got the most explosive offense in the NFL. Boyer, they're not going to fire Boyer midseason.
No, not midseason.
The problem is, if you look at how, well, he asked during the season. The problem is, if you look at how Boyer set it up, who's going to step up? Who would step up and be your interim defensive coordinator right now?
Oh, with the hierarchy?
Really, anybody could, though.
No, anyone could.
It's all player coaches, dude. It's all player coaches.
Shane and Madison are brand new in the system. They don't know the system like the back of their hand. There's no one that's been around the whole time with them. You're going to go with the defensive Campanelli or someone? And they're not qualified.
High school
for a reason. I don't think the scheme is the best for the team. I really don't think
for our personnel it is.
I mean, for our personnel, it's not working right now. It works when our corners are there.
It
works when our corners are there, but it's not working right now. So I feel like they should be switching it up right now.
But you can't do it that bro. You know how, dude, it takes to turn a 3-4 defense into a 4-3. Bro, you can't do that. You can't do that in the middle of the season, bro. That's a 2-year job.
Look,
you got to get your personnel and you got to implement the scheme. You can't get away from what you're doing 9 games into the season.
But as a defensive coach, you have other packages within your scheme. You don't just say, "Oh, we're a 3-4 and that's all we're going to run."
We're a hybrid.
You have different stuff.
And they've been running it. We've been running zone and man.
Yeah. I just feel like he's always off balance. How our Mike McDaniels has the defenses we play off balance. I feel like we're like that every week. We're off balance every week, and we can't key in on what they're doing. We can never figure it out.
Well, I mean, we shut Detroit down. How many points did they score in the second half last week?
Hey, they scored 0 in the second half. So we made adjustments in the second half versus Detroit. We did.
I just want to say this, that X did get an interception, and we all kind of agree that was a ticky-tack bullshit call. The refs called. That play changes the game. So
it would have.
I understand what everyone's saying, and I'm not a Boyer disciple by any means, but for me, the way I see it is until we can see the secondary healthy again, then we can judge or move on during the offseason. I think Reese is making a good point. It's a little difficult right now to go, hey, we need to change the defense, and we're 6-3. I hear what you're saying. You're 100% right. But as a coach, that's how you think, right? So I guess they won't fix it till it's broken. And right now they maybe feel it isn't broken.
Well, I don't think they make a change in the season, but I think off season, do they go back and readjust their defense?
But you don't know. We still got how many games to play. You don't know how it's going to play out in the last.
You're right.
Chubb got here on Tuesday. It's Sunday. Let's wait until he actually has some time learning more installs.
Got 8 more games.
Yeah, we got guys hurt and shit. So I expect our defense to kind of let up a little bit, but it's damn, y'all are letting them score on every drive.
You're right.
We need to sell the different looks too, bro. I feel like we haven't been doing enough of that.
We haven't.
Ralph, we haven't been doing a lot of the cover zero because of how compromised. We don't have Brandon Jones rushing right now.
Yeah.
That's why you're not seeing any of that cover zero that overly aggressive either, because we haven't just lost Byron. We've lost Brandon Jones, who's basically a hybrid safety linebacker. He's a la Mark Barron with the Rams. We don't have that now. Ralph Torres donates $4.99. Says we have a practice squad secondary. Howard has lost a step. Linebackers aren't sideline to sideline explosive. Dolphins aren't built for the cold either. See, that's the problem where we're getting exposed. People seem to forget. Lamar ran for a 60-yard touchdown against us as well.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have the second level guys
that can
instinctually fill gaps and that can sit. I mean, look at how easily Justin Fields got Baker off his spot with just a pump fake before he ran that, and Baker had him squared up. I mean, we've talked about this on this channel. At least I've talked about this for years about Baker and Roberts. You see they have zero instincts, especially in the RPO game. And against the run, unless everyone just cleans it up for them and they can just fill it. Roberts will fill it. Baker can't even do that. They can't shut off tackles. So if you get good blocks in front of these guys, too, that when guys get to the second level, you know they're going to get past them. And then, I mean, you look at Baker today. Baker whiffed on a tackle, and then you see, look at the effort. He didn't even try running back and make a play. And that's supposed to be, that's his best quality, is being able, his pursuit speed. So, the issues we got right now is, and someone said this earlier when we started, we're not going to see another Justin Fields again. Unless we get to the playoffs, we're not going to see Lamar Jackson. And even still, they're probably going to have to win a playoff game until we see them. So
maybe Allen, or less the end of the year.
I'm not overly, we don't have, look at Josh Allen. Listen, that guy can run and make his legs, but he's not Justin Fields. Let's stop lying to ourselves right now.
Yeah, closest thing.
He's not,
and
but
we
he's
gave
close.
that guy 93 snaps, and they couldn't break 20 points on us.
Yeah.
Again,
I mean, I know.
People need to realize, when you're talking about our defense, when you're talking about Boyer, there is a difference, a stark contrast between how we perform at home and how we perform on road. At home, we're lights out. Again, we're allowing 16 points per game at home. What are you going to talk to me about how they do at home?
I just don't understand that. Like, I get what you're saying. I don't understand the why.
It's the heat, man. It's the heat.
Oh, yeah. It's the heat.
I mean,
not only that, I mean, we're going in other people's houses where these teams are fully comfortable. I mean, look at Tua slipping twice today on that turf.
Yeah, he slipped twice for sure. I mean, our defense. Hopefully, they'll figure it out soon. That's what I'm betting on. I'm betting they figure it out soon and they get it together.
I mean, I know he missed the tackle today, Channing Tindall, but he's kind of the guy I want in these situations to QB spikes. He's got he's sideline to sideline with his speed, but he's not getting used a lot under Boyer at the moment. I know he's only a rookie, but
Eric Rowe needs to be on threat of being cut all the time. Like,
he played well there.
He played well today, though. He was actually one of the bright spots.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever there's like the threat of him, like, basically not getting any playing time, he shows up and like his motor's like 100, like turned up to 200.
Yeah.
Did we ever find out why he didn't play
dude,
last
hit
week?
stick row, bro, today. Jesus.
They said it was because of special teams, Rhino.
Yeah, but I mean, the real reason
That's what they said. I don't know.
Okay. That's bullshit.
So what happens is when dudes don't play special teams, you have to add other guys to the roster who are playing the special teams. So if Rowe's going to only be a guy that comes in and plays situational defense, and you have another guy on the roster who's going to play a special team and be a starter on the special team, you're like, damn, I got to put this guy on the roster because this guy is going to be more beneficial to us in the game than the Eric Rowe situation. So I think Eric Rowe's just got to go out there and keep proving he could be a good player, and I think he'll have an opportunity to play for us. It's just he's not playing special teams. So if you're not playing special teams, you don't get those opportunities.
Yeah. I know one thing. We suffer with the running quarterbacks, man. For some reason, we can't get that right for nothing.
That's been our Achilles even since Flores was
here.
It's
the contain, though, man. The
Since
contain
Wilson.
was terrible today,
Since
guys.
Wilson, remember?
We saw Jalen Phillips get beat constantly outside.
And look at again, when we kept Lamar in check last year, what did we run?
Yeah.
Cover zero.
Cover zero.
We were pure cover zero, but we don't have the personnel right now to run that. That's the issue.
Yeah. The linebacker is trash.
See, that's what people don't realize. Everyone wants to hate on Boyer, and I get it because I didn't like his adjustments today.
Yeah.
When you don't have the personnel to execute the way the defense is supposed to be run, and it's not because you've acquired the personnel, but injuries have piled up. That's an issue, man.
But reason, this is my thing, right? So even if that's the case, right? There's no excuse for Jalen Phillips attacking the running back instead of attacking the quarterback if he's the last guy on the line of scrimmage. Like, you gotta know you're contained and you cannot get beat outside ever. Your outside shoulder's gotta be free every time you go, bro.
But that's execution,
and
though.
they constantly picked on him all game.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, because they know he wasn't setting the edge.
Yeah, none of our DNs were setting the edge.
Here's mine too.
Exactly. They got to do their job too, though.
They got
Bradley Chubb didn't even set the edge that well at times today.
Nah, not at all.
But Bradley Chubb
That's
is
the
not
player.
going to let his outside arm. He's not going to get beat outside.
You got to get off blocks and make a play.
Yeah, and that's what we saw Bradley Chubb do when he pitched
that
that
ain't
ball.
Boyer. Like that's on the players. That ain't Boyer.
He's got to have him in position
because we couldn't send, so we couldn't have extra guys in the backfield. And look at when he was calling flies, Tyndall was missing tackles.
Yeah. And he was getting loose up the middle. Like
you're just doing. Listen, it's exact opposite of what I told y'all when we were on that losing streak. The offense, lack of execution, bro. These motherfuckers were 9 weeks in. You want to count the preseason? We're 12 games in, and we still got tackling issues.
Yo, do y'all realize that
execution? Players got to execute. It goes back to what Mike McDaniel said. I can call the greatest play this game's ever seen, but if the offense doesn't execute it, y'all ain't ever going to talk about that play because it ain't going to go anywhere. Same shit on defense. If guys aren't going to execute, man, we had multiple. Chubb had a chance to sack Justin Fields in the backfield. We had multiple chances to stop Fields and other running backs in the backfield. Guys didn't make tackles. Bro, we had multiple chances to stop them and put them in 3rd and long, but missed tackles.
Yeah. Like a deer in headlights on some of those plays.
Facts. You ever notice something that the past couple of games on the left side of the field, they've been exposing us really bad?
Yeah, I mean,
we seen it in like a couple of games.
It's like they're picking on it.
Yeah, because we're stout up the middle.
Yeah,
that's where people are getting. Listen, you can't run up our middle, bro. Our middle's been stout.
But the left-hand side, though, they've been killing us.
They're trying to put Jalen Phillips in a bind. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pick on Jalen Phillips, man, because they know he's young. He's a rookie.
And that's not his strength. Setting the edge wasn't his strength coming out.
I think he's just not fast enough to catch the block. That's what I really think it is. Well, he's a big dude, man.
Chubb is right, bro. That dude is
a
big.
Dude.
Yeah. Jalen is huge.
Yeah, that's a huge dude. That weight will hold you down.
Bro, that guy's crazy athletic, bro.
He's a freak athletic.
When he puts
his arms up, it looks like a bat signal.
No, it goes back to what is ballgame been telling y'all? He needs more violent hands. That's why he's not getting off of these guys and then getting out.
You don't think he's aggressive enough?
All they're doing, haven't you noticed them? All they're doing is arcing them, bro. Yeah. All the tackles are doing is just arcing them out wide, He needs more He needs more development to his move set. He needs more violent hands. Get off him and make a play.
So you don't think he's aggressive enough, Reason?
What do you mean? I think he's in terms of his motor, he's aggressive enough, but his hands aren't violent enough yet.
Well, okay.
I just don't think, and I think he's not violent enough, and he just.
But the guy's still playing lights out, other than setting the edge. The guy's having a ridiculous season.
Yeah,
and I don't think he's a young defensive end, so he doesn't really understand the game.
Yeah, but I'm not crapping on him. I'm just saying that it just feels like he's not aggressive at certain times.
Because they're making him think. That's what offenses do. They try to make you think as a defender. Yeah. They're trying to put him in a bind every time, and that's what they're trying to get him into.
Yeah.
Well, you also have Boyer making him drop back in pass situations. Let the kid put his feet in the ground and go.
Yeah. Yeah. Valid point.
But they've been sending him a lot more over the past couple of weeks, and they've been dropping him back.
Yeah.
It was a defensive end at Miami Hurricanes. It was, yeah.
Hey, bro, if it wasn't for him, you got to take 7 points off the board today. So I ain't talking.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great play. I mean, he's just got to understand within the game, like, there's certain little things he can do, and I think he'll learn it. Just like Tua's learning, and all of the young guys are learning. I think he'll learn it over time.
Nah, Tua was a surgeon today.
Tua's been a surgeon the last 2 weeks.
The doctor was in the building.
Phillips could have caught that ball before it hit the punter's foot.
Yeah.
Did you all see that?
Yeah.
Did you all see that moment where Fields ran over to our sideline and McDaniel's like, "Stop it"?
McDaniels looked like he was talking some trash.
Mike McDaniels was raw.
He was like, "Stay your ass in the pocket."
My coaching is crazy, man. His facial expression says everything. You don't even have to hear him say anything. Look at his face.
Did he go over and chew up Boyer again today?
No, he gave him the look.
Yeah, the look.
He gave him the look. That's all you need. Is the look. You ever see your parents give you that look?
Can we say this though? Can we say this? They did improve in penalties. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they did.
I think.
Yeah.
I think
about that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
last
you're
week.
right.
I think he was getting the eye because he's like, dude, every other play, your defense is getting offside. That was the look, I think, not because they're the talent or the coaching. I think it's like,
Yeah.
Look at
this.
this. Stop with these
Check
too many
me
people
out.
on the field. On the field.
On a
man.
positive note, we very well could be in first place because the Bills have the Vikings and the Jets have the Pats.
I can't believe the Jets beat the Bills. I lost my parlay today.
Very
Dude,
Hey,
the
I
Bills
can
are
believe
0-2
it, bro.
in the
The
division.
Bills aren't that
Similar
good,
scores
bro.
too,
Yeah.
bro.
That's not bad.
1921,
I lost my
1720.
parlay. I'm pissed off.
And they still have to play the Pats. And frankly, the Pats traditionally beat the Bills.
we might be the team.
Pats might beat their ass
Pats
too, man.
suck.
We might be the team, boys.
The
Sauce
Pats
was
do suck. The
insane
Jets
today.
only got lucky because we didn't have Tua. That's it.
Yeah, that's facts.
I just want to see Jeff Wilson and Mostert put up 150 yards in a game between the two of them.
Jeff was beasting today,
Dude.
man.
Well, that guy
Yeah,
runs
no,
game
dude, that
cuts.
pickup.
He
But
did
in the
his
big-
thing. That was
We
a good
wanted a
pickup.
runner like Jeff Wilson for a while, bro. Just
Yeah.
In
Compliment
the
Mo.
beginning, I kept
round nose, like
I
down the
didn't know,
middle
though.
runner.
What they thought Jordan Howard was going to be.
I
Yep.
didn't know that the
Jordan
Bears had
Howard.
the fifth-ranked pass defense.
They
That
thought he was going
surprised
to
me
be
when you
what
told me
Jeff
that.
Oh
Wilson
my
was.
gosh.
Did you see Shannon Sharp's tweet?
That was ugly.
No.
What did he say? What did he say?
What did Shannon Sharp say?
He said at some point we have to start putting Tua into the MVP
Are
conversation.
you serious, bro?
That's
That
told
dude
you.
jumped off the
Flip-flopper.
bandwagon for Skip,
He's a
and now he's coming
flip-flopper.
I
back
said
on,
that
bro.
2
Get the
weeks
hell-
ago on finish line. You got to put him in the. He's going to get back into it.
Yeah,
Here
but
we go.
Shannon Sharp will say that today until tomorrow he'll say something else.
Yeah,
Man,
he
bro,
would.
bro, he used to be
I'm not
team
trying
two,
to
and then
hear
he's like,
that.
"Oh, Skip, I'm sorry, bro, but you're
Yeah.
right." Man.
Skip.
I don't know, Skeet.
Yeah.
What do y'all guys think about Jones at left guard?
Like it.
Yes.
I
can
really
do.
like it. I really do.
Better than I can bear.
But they
Yo,
were
y'all
getting
get
through
Joey
on
Taylor the other day?
the Hunt side.
In the beginning of the
paying attention
season,
to
I
Shell,
could
too?
say
So
Dolphins
does
shouldn't
Jackson stay out then? Does he not come back in?
Now they're probably saving him.
I think Jones has to play bad for him to get in, right?
Yeah.
This is what Sharp actually said. He said,
Here we
at some
go.
point, we're going to need to put Tua in these MVP discussions. Tyreek for Offensive Player of the Year, in my opinion.
Now, reason when Monday comes, when tomorrow comes, Shannon Sharp and Skip gonna say something totally different.
Skip.
Totally different.
Bro.
He's a flip flopper.
Nah,
Him,
Shannon.
Colin Hurl, Colin Turd.
Drinking that NyQuil.
Did you guys see Shell? Did you guys see Shell miss that block on the toss? Oh my gosh.
I'm sick of them toss though.
I wanted to see
Yeah,
a film
bro.
on
Yeah,
Shell.
for real.
Yeah, he
Them
did.
shits.
Jeez.
Bro.
Like we do
Man.
it like every other 5 play or something. It's like, come on, man.
So
Stop.
dude
The great
literally
thing is
ran-
our offense scores quick. Like if we have 2 minutes left and we're down by 7,
Yeah.
we got a good shot at doing this.
Give us a minute and a half.
Not if they keep running the ball on first and second down and then throw it
No.
on third and drop it.
I was just
You're
watching
right.
some of the highlights.
But
bro.
our
I
offense
hated
is
that.
fast.
I hated that sequence. That just put the game away for me. I was over it.
I mean,
Yep.
McDaniels is making mistakes, the rookie head coach mistakes,
Yeah, for sure.
and I'll forgive him,
Let's
right?
Let's go through some final thoughts here. Because your boy's got to eat. I've been streaming since like 12:45. Rhino, start with you, buddy. Final thoughts, bro.
Just like last time I was on, I think I just said just enjoy this. A lot of you guys haven't seen this, felt this. This goes away really quick. It can go away really quick. We got to enjoy the winning, having an offense that can do what we're doing. The coach is we're just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Fins up.
And shout out to Rhino for once again gifting a bunch of memberships to y'all.
Best community and best community.
Appreciate you, bro. And God
Good
of the
stuff,
Mod
Rhino.
Squad's returned. King Z305, you've been pretty quiet today, brother. Here's your chance. Final thoughts, buddy.
Bro, this was like one of my all-time like favorite games watching Tua play. The defense, this bend don't break shit needs to stop. And you know what? Like Mike McDaniel and Tyreek, they're God's gift to our team. Fins up.
Bro, who would have ever thought paying a wide receiver quarterback money would be one of the best moves this franchise could ever make? British Fin fan, your final thought.
Yeah, I thought the offense was chicken salad, the defense was chicken shit.
You making me hungry.
That was phenomenal. Now I want a chicken salad sandwich, though. Thank you.
Now I'm hungry.
To nitpick to her. I thought it was great. Defense has got to get better. We know that. We've got another week on the practice field, so we're 6-3 on the rise. Fins up, baby.
Jonathan Whitehead, your final thoughts, bro.
Great win. A little bit stressed out about it, but I'll take the win. I'm going to call it like I see it. That last pass breakup, our guys were hugging them. If that happened to us, we would have been bitching, moaning, and complaining.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? A win's a win, and it's time to move on to whoever we got next.
But when you look
up, guys.
There's so many calls we haven't got that it's about time it goes our way this year. Jeez.
He pushed
for real reason. Fins up. Later, guys.
Your boy Greg donates $2. Said, is Reuben Foster available? Yes, he is. And one of the people on Twitter, Chris, who's his barber, has been pushing for us to sign him. Mike, your final thoughts, buddy?
Another close game. I've honestly never been this close on score predictions, being off by a field goal apiece. But it just goes to show, again, this defense needs to improve drastically. They need to get something clicking again. Hopefully we can figure that out, kind of like last year, towards the latter half of the season, things started clicking, something could gel. So hopefully Boyer and the coaching squad and the personnel can get on the same page. Other than that, I agree, Mr. Sharp, even though you're a flip-flopper, it's time to start considering Tua to be in this MVP conversation. Hate to be that guy, but like we all did, told you so. Ends up.
Pyro, what are you, Karen, or are you Pyro? Becky with the potato salad. Karen over here with the potato salad over here. Not even Becky with the good hair, bro. Karen with the potato salad, bro. Just put a little paprika on it. We're good.
And some relish.
Yeah. CB83, your final thoughts.
Hey, man, a good game, man. I just want to see the defense get to a point where they have an identity and they can do something really well, whether it's stopping the run or stopping the pass. Just get to the point where you guys can do something well. Offense is clicking. We're doing good, man. Just keep grinding out these wins. I want to get to the point where we're blowing people out, though, and not, playing everybody to a field goal, because I don't trust Jason Sanders for sure.
Boys, I'm going to get to 7-3 heading into the bye. It sounds sweet to me.
Yeah.
Especially after sitting at 3-3, right? By the way, might I add, update 2 is 6-0 when we start and finish the game this year. Continuing on, Robert, your final thoughts. No, Pyro, we don't want you to defend yourself. So go, Robert.
Jesus. Right. Pyro, stay in
Don't
your
worry,
hole,
I'm sure
man.
he'll show up backstage after the show.
Stay in your hole.
Go ahead, Robert.
Tua just needs to keep the play up. He's looking damn good. Our defense needs to get their crap together. Like, stop being Jekyll and Hyde. And bottom line, we're getting our biggest question answered, which is, do we have a franchise QB? And I'm super excited about that.
Mm-hmm. And the answer to that is
hell yes.
I feel like yes.
Yes, sir.
What?
Richard Blackstone. He's playing like, you can't deny. He's playing like a franchise QB right now.
I agree.
First of all, I second that motion. It is the greatest community alive. Sorry about that, everybody else. It's just the real deal. Phinside NFL with reason is real. Tell you. What I want to say is at the beginning of the season, I was saying that I see us going 7-0, and a lot of people was looking at me really crazy. We're 6-0. The only 3 games we lost is when our quarterback was. Oh, think about that, y'all. Real talk.
Now, we'd be 8-1 or 9-0 right now, probably.
Yeah. I really think 9-0. And at the same time, the defense isn't up to par, but they're doing just enough, and I'm not going to give up on them. I'm not going to give up on them like that. We all go through. It's a team game, so the defense pick up, the offense pick up. That's just how it is. Give him time, he will. I don't think he will last at the end of the season, though. But give him time. I love our team. I love this thing. I love this channel. I love this fan base. Fins up all day, every day.
Bruce,
Stop. Save your mom's one.
Your final thoughts.
Oh man, I'm just happy we're 6-3. You know, yes, the defense needs to do better because we can't act like this on the road when we play San Francisco and teams like them, because we will get swallowed up. But anyway, Reason, appreciate you bringing me up here, and fins up.
Always a good time. Again, Tua saw the 5th overall passing defense and said, "Hey, guess what? I'm number 1." Boom.
I didn't
let
I
him
had
know
no
what time it is.
idea. No idea they were 5th overall.
Yep. So I ain't trying to hear no different from when people come out here and try and tell all y'all a bunch of excuses. You know
They're gonna say that we were slipping and sliding, and they're gonna make up all kinds of stuff.
I don't even care anymore. We're winning.
Yeah, that's true.
And then finally, guys, go check it out. Phinside, the NFL.com/shop.
Show the hoodie. Show the hoodie.
Did you get? You got the which hoodie did you buy?
The black one.
This
Tua time.
This one, the Tua time, or the Simone Sniper?
What's the highest your size go up to, Reason?
Did you get the Simone Sniper one? Is
5X.
this one?
Yeah.
So this is what that boy Rhino just bought, the Simone Sniper hoodie.
Hell yeah.
That's lovely.
So go check it out. If you spend over $100 right now, use Game Day 10 at checkout, and you'll save 10%. But I mean, we got those in shirts as well.
That went
but
up
we
to
all got
5X, by the way, Reason. That you have large
it
sizes.
goes up to 5X. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
You can get your tacos.
Yeah. We go all the way up. Look at look at this one, Chef Tua.
Oh, I like that.
We got the Chef Tua.
Ooh, me like
we got it all, man. We got
You
it
should
all.
do a barbecue one.
We got a couple. I'll tell y'all what we're doing backstage. I got a couple ones coming.
Okay.
But look, we got other players too, right? Like we got the Javon Holland, right? Hollywood Snowman. We got that for X. We got it for Jalen Waddle. We got it for the Cheetah. So go check it out.
Yeah,
save 10% right now if you spend over $100. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. You already know what time it is. Dolphins get the win. Fins for the win, baby.
Yes, sir.
6-3. The Browns up next. They got to travel to the Rock. It's our home. Let's defend it. No one walks into our home and beats us, especially not the massage-ridden Cleveland Browns. All right. So we will see y'all tomorrow night. We will recap this game. We'll go over the PFF grades and everything. And until then, at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, until then, you already know what time it is, baby. Fins up all day, every day. I will see y'all tomorrow night, baby.
Okay, Skip.